today, we're going to be going through the Phoenix Wright trilogy update. The update came out yesterday, though I was going through Twitter earlier. And so, with this update, there's a chapter select now. The thing is, though, for some fucking reason, Capcom decided that in this trilogy, in this collection alone, mind you, this is not present in any other collection, you cannot get achievements through chapter select. Why? What was the reason? You can get them in investigations, in Great Ace Attorney, in Apollo Justice. What was the reason? What was the fucking reason? So I think today we're gonna go through wait a minute, let me see. Oh, okay, so for a second I was thinking, I can't choose. For some reason I thought they updated it so I can't like choose the specific episode I want to play anymore. But no, I can. So yeah, so today I think we're just gonna specifically focus on Bridge to the Turnabout, because I think it's, let me have a look actually. Okay, I just want to look at Bridge. I think it's that I only have the first investigation, or the second half of the first investigation. Because I know for like the second investigation onwards, we're playing as Phoenix, right? So I might as well just go through this before we do a little yap. So, there's a little, like I said, let me show you. If I go to new game, and then we've got Trials and Tribulations, we're going to be going through Bridge to the Turnabout. We're going to do the first bit. I'm going to let me explain. So there's an achievement that I feel like I should explain why I'm only doing the first investigation. There's an achievement called I Hate Childhood Friends, and it's basically when you're playing as Edgeworth, hear all of his and Larry's childhood tales, right? And then I need one from Rise from the Ashes, and then I need one from Recipe for the Turnabout. Is it Recipe for the Turnabout? Recipe for Turnabout, right? So recipe, I need those, but I feel like those two I'll have to redo the entire cases again, and that's gonna take me so fucking long, man. So what I'm gonna do is probably just do when we're playing as Edgeworth. Just get that achievement. And so like I said, we've got episode selects, like I just showed. And then back. And then there's also a gallery. So there's a music player here, which I'm not going to play the music because I have the music out and off. And it's so weird to see this specific sprite of Mia, because there's this edit of Mia with Lana's face on it that just keeps getting circulated in the fandom, and this is like other than the update trailer and stuff, outside of the update trailer, this is my first time. I think this is my first time seeing the unedited artwork. And I don't know why I find it so funny, but there we go. So we get music for all three games, plus Turnabout tunes, and then Ace Attorney piano. So we get that. And then we got this art book, which I want to have to look, because apparently this has like new artwork, or like artwork that's not been seen like in the trilogy game. So we'll have a look at illustrations last. So we've got backgrounds. So this is literally in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So we've got just the police station. We've got the police station. We've got the office with Charlie, and then we've got the lobby, the defendant's lobby. Then we've got the police station and the courtroom. Pretty minimal for. Oh, I know this isn't. That was just for the first. That was just for the first case, the first turnabout. And then we've got for Turnabout Sisters. So we've got Blue Cop. We've got Red White's office. Then we've got April May's hotel room, even with the wiretap there. And then we've got Grossberg's office here. Might as well just click on them to full screen them so you guys can see them better. And then this is I can't remember what it's called, but it's the filming studio for where they filmed The Steel Samurai. This is like the backstage area with Will Powers' dressing room right there. And then this is Will's dressing room. Yeah, because he was a Steel Samurai and this is his hairpiece. And this was like where we first met Penny. Yeah, Penny Nichols. And I think we met who did we meet in here? Who else did we meet in here? Salmonella. We met Salmonella in here. This is where they come up with ideas for the Steel Samurai. Then this is where we would spend most of our time with Wendy Oldbag. She worked as security here before doing a few other jobs. She was doing something at God Lake in Farewell My Turnabout. Not Farewell My Turnabout. Turnabout Goodbyes. Turnabout Goodbyes. And then she was the Pink Badger in the Investigations games. Because I think she was in... I remember her being in Turnabout Blaze. I think... Was it the Captive Turnabout she was in? I think it might have been. Because it was also the first case we met Emma Skye in as well. And then this is where Jack Hammer... This is where his body was, I'm assuming. This is where his body was. And there's Dee Vasquez's office where she was sat eating. I don't remember who she was eating with. I think it was it Sal or Jack? I don't remember. And then we've got God Lake. Outside of God Lake, this is the actual God Lake, and this is where Larry worked for a time. This is where Lotta Hart had set up her microphone to try and catch Gordy. Gordy being based off Loch Ness. This was where Yanni Yogi lived and worked. And this is inside his place with Polly. We love Polly. We love Polly in this household. And then this was the records room in the police station. And this is where Manfred von Karma tased Phoenix's Maya. And then we've got the train station where Maya is like, peace out, I'm going back to Corrine Village. And then we didn't see her for one whole case. We didn't see her for the entirety of Rise from the Ashes. And then she was back for the Forgotten Turnabout. Forgotten Turnabout? Is it Forgotten Turnabout? Or Stolen Turnabout? First case of Justice for All. And then this is the outside of the police station. This is like the first time. I think this was like one of the only times we saw outside of the police station. And then we've got the crime scene, you know, the lockers and stuff. This is the first time actually we see Edgeworth's office. And then we got oh my god, I felt kind of bad for Edgeworth in this case. Cause like the body was dumped into the back of his car. So yeah. And then this was Jake Marshall's office. This was Gant, and then we've got Gant's office here, and then we get to Quran Village. Oh, that's no new artwork in the first case for Justice for All. I mean, that makes sense. That makes kind of sense actually, because we got that kind of makes sense, yeah, because it was mainly in the courtroom, in the courthouse that we were in, that we were like setting. So yeah, makes sense why we didn't get any new backgrounds. So we've got Quran. This was, oh yeah, this was in Reunion and Turnabout. When we were with Dr. Gray. To see Maya. Was it to see Maya? Yeah, it was to see Maya. Did we see Maya in the first case? Yes, we did, I think. Was it? Oh yeah, but it wasn't until, I don't think it was until the end of the first case. I think it was it? No, it wasn't the Stolen Turnabout. Stolen Turnabout was case 3. Because the Stolen Turnabout was with Luke Atme. And that was the case of Master Masks. So I don't remember what the first case of Justice for All is called at all. Yeah, then this is Hottie Clinic. Boo! I fucking hate that guy. I hate that guy. Welcome in, Uzi. Hello. Welcome on in. We're just going through the new Ace Attorney update, and thank you for lurking. But yeah, I fucking hated Hottie, and I hated you streamed too late. It's not that late. It's 9:15. It's not that late. It's not that late for me anyways. But yeah, I hate it. Sleepy. Then go to bed. But yeah, I hated when Hottie reappeared in the Apollo Justice trilogy. I'm pretty sure it was only like one time we saw him, and that was when, well, multiple times in the same case. It's 28 a.m. for me. Go to bed, Uzi. Go to bed. Gonna leave you on while I sleep lurking. Okay, thanks for lurking, Uzi. But yeah, I remember the only other time we see Hottie, thank fuck, by the way, as far as I remember anyways, is when Phoenix gets hit by the car. Wait a minute, was this? Did we see? I'm trying to figure out if we see him when Franziska gets shot in Farewell. Do we see him? I don't think we do. I think this is the case where he pervs on Franziska, which is like, what the fuck? That is someone who is like freshly 18. Like, what the fuck? You are a grown ass man. Like, what the fuck? Ace Attorney, especially the Phoenix Wright trilogy, has way too many perverts and pedophiles. All the perverts are pedophiles. Like we got Hottie. Hate that guy. And then we had Max. And then we got the guy who I don't even remember the name of, who had the fucking puppet. Yeah, those two. The main fucking reason I hate Turnabout Big Top. For good reason, because you know that the nonsense, the pedos. So yeah, and then this is where I think this is where we first meet. Well, anyway, this is where we first meet Pearl. And then this is where we meet Eenie, Mimi. I don't remember which twin it was. I'm gonna be so honest. But yeah, it was the one who had the plastic surgery to look like her twin sister who died in a car crash. Like, what the fuck? And then this is where we first meet Maya. Or, you know, the Miney sister who was dressed up as Maya. Was it? Yeah, it was. And then, I hate this case. Hate his face. His face. Ew. I think, is it in the circus ring that we first meet Regina? Regina deserved fucking better. I'm so glad that in investigations she is there on her own with Simeon. But like Simeon is a normal fucking person. Okay, well, normal in the sense that he's like a manipulative murderer, but like not a pedophile kind of manipulative murderer. So he gives points in my book for being the only character in the circus other than Regina that, you know, isn't a pedo. Well, other than her dad, but like, you know, and Mo, but like, you know, kind of like Mo and her dad didn't really do anything about these two grown-ass men being creeps towards Regina when she was 16. She was like 16 in Turn About Big Top. And I think she was like 17 or 18 in... She was like 18 in like investigations. But it's like, she was 16. And I got like these two grown-ass men being like, oh, I wanna marry him. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. And then I've got Mo's room. And then this is the crime scene. And then this was Acro's room. Why the fuck did they put his room? Why the fuck did they put his room on the second floor? Why didn't they just like have Acro switch with Mo? Cause like, as far as I could tell, now correct me if I'm wrong, but like, it seemed like that Mo's room was like on the first floor, or like, I don't know, it felt like, I don't know why, but like, it felt like Mo's room was on the first floor. So like, why didn't they just like move Acro downstairs? Like, bro's in a wheelchair. Like, you know how bad it is? You know how bad the accessibility is in this circus? Like, Acro, like, was like, Acro couldn't even like go out of his room to get food. Like, Regina had to take it up to him. Like, bro, I don't know, but I'm not a big fan of Acro because like he's he was pissed at Regina for killing his brother Bat, but like the thing is when Regina put the pepper on his like scarf or whatever, first of all, I'm pretty sure Bat had already done the same prank to her like earlier on, so she was just getting back. Second of all, she didn't know that he was gonna, you know, put his head in the mouth of the lion, and then the lion would sneeze. Like, that is not her fault. That is not her fault. Like, and like, Acro was like, oh yeah. Instead of seeing it as like the accident that it was, Acro was like, no. Regina is a murderer and she got away with it. She deserves to die. And then ends up killing her dad instead. What the fuck? What the fuck was his motivations, man? And finally, we'll get on to Felt My Turn About. A peak episode. A peak case that is following a truly shit case. A truly absolutely dog shit case. We've got the new Steel Samurai series, the Nickel Samurai, the Banquet Hall, the Viola Hotel. Probably a reference to Viola Cadaverini. They probably, I just know a reference to the actual instrument of viola. So yeah. I mean, it could have been a reference to Viola Cadaverini, because Recipe for Turnabout was originally meant to be in Justice for All, So Viola was originally meant to be in Justice for All, but then it got moved to be the third case of Trials and Tribulations, right? So it could be a reference to Viola Cadaverine, or it could just be a reference to the instrument. And then we got On Guard's hotel room. Truly, On Guard is such like a conniving guy. He is such like a piece of shit. But like that's what intrigues me about him. Like he's not like Max levels of piece of shit, you know. Max is piece of shit and I hate him. Like On Guard is a piece of shit, but he's also very conniving and cunning, which makes me like him as like a villain. And like he is truly one of my favorite like defendants and like killers in the Ace Attorney franchise. He's one of my favorites, honestly. Just based off like motive, and like the way he goes about stuff. Truly, he is one of my favorites. If we're talking about like other like kind of like characters, like or like kind of like killers, or like people who are involved in like a crime, that like I also really love Courtney Scythe from Great Ace Attorney. I love her mainly because of her design. I really need to go back and play Great Ace Attorney whenever I have like time, because man, that duology is so fucking peak, man. It's so great. Oh my god. Anyways, and then we got this angle of, oh no, that was On Guard's room. Nope, this was Juan Corrida's room with the amount of stuffed animals. And if I remember correctly, this one here had, was it this one? This one maybe? One of these ones on the like left side had in like this general area had a camera. No, was it this one? No, it wasn't. It was one of these ones, I think. Had a camera in it. I think it might have been this one. I think it might have been that one. But they had a camera in it. And then we've got the On Guard mansion with Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, and something evil. Is it the Evil Magistrate? Is that the Evil Magistrate? Might be. And then I think this is where Phoenix. No, this wasn't where Phoenix first met Shelly the Killer. This was like the first area that they met Shelly the Killer. This was like, oh no, this is where I think Maya eventually got to like escape at some point, and this is where she escaped into, and this is where she was trapped in, and this is where Francesca is like leaving for Germany, and Adolf is like, "Here, have your whip back," and they have that totally, that have that really like emotional scene. Okay, then we're on to. Is this a stolen turnabout? I think this is the stolen turnabout, because this is where we next see. Yeah, this is where we next see Adrian. Man, I love Adrian Andrews. She's so great. Adrian Andrews is probably one of my favorite characters. I can't believe when I was doing the guest Ace Attorney characters like last week. I can't believe myself that I didn't put down Adrian Andrews, even though I bought a keychain off her off Etsy. So yeah, I love Adrian Andrews. She's great. She's such a peak character. She's great. And then we have what? Luke at me is like such an egotistical bastard, but like that's kind of what makes his character fun. I think if it was like any other Ace Attorney character, then like I'd be like, okay, shut the fuck up, you egotistical maniac. But I think because with Luke at me, him being like kind of egotistical works for his character because of how like grandiose he is. Yeah, so I think that definitely works. And then we've got the Mask's hideout aka the Delight's apartment. I love those two. Those two are such like a cute couple. It warms my heart. And then we've got Recipe for Turnabout, which is Trials and Tribulations. Really, the first time we see like this part of the police station. Because I don't know why, but I always thought that it was in Rise from the Ashes. But maybe it was just in here. And then we've got Trade BN, where Maya works for like the tiniest little bit. Vitamin Square, the fruitiest place on earth. And then we've got the kitchen with this had like poison in it, didn't it? Or something like that. Oh yeah, Blue Screens Inc. The only part of Recipe for Turnabout that I believe that like wasn't included in the anime. I don't know why. They just completely like got rid of Blue Screens Inc. They just didn't include Blue Screens Inc. And they didn't include Lisa Basil. Why? Like what? That doesn't make any sense. Like I understand why they didn't include like Rise from the Ashes. That was like a extra case. It was a bonus case. Didn't contribute to the overall story. But like, why just get rid of Blue Screen Inc? That doesn't make any sense. And we've got Tenderlander, where Furio Tigre and Viola worked. Yeah, then we've got Dusky Bridge in Bridge for the Turnabout on fire. And somehow Phoenix Wright himself survived running across that and landing in the lake. Mind you, not lake, the river. Mind you, most people that have fallen into that lake, their bodies have never been recovered. And there's only 2 people that we know of that have survived. That being Dahlia Hawthorne and Phoenix Wright. Crazy. Those two would be like an insane power couple if Dahlia was like actually interested in him, or like actually wanted to be with him for some reason. So yeah, that was like insane. And like, oh wait, yeah, I remember. So I remember this bit. So you didn't see all this bit because it's a very long portrait. So like at one point you would only see like the pathway, and at one point you would only see the outside of this area here. Oh yeah, Heavenly Hall with Larry and Iris. Larry's like, oh, I'm sorry, little Iris. I'm sorry, little Iris. Mind you, she dressed up as her twin sister to date Phoenix. This game series is actually insane. Like, fuck you mean Phoenix's best friend, childhood best friend, is in love with the girl that dressed up to pretend to be Phoenix's ex-girlfriend. Jesus Christ, man. And then this is where Maya was locked up, and Pearl didn't understand the note that Morgan gave her, and so she just threw curry on this picture of like, what's it, Army Faye or Misty? We saw the criminal. Why? Oh wait, there was a change in the criminal affairs department. I was like, I knew we saw this earlier in the thing, and like, let's just go back to episode 3. There's a change in the background with just the new badger here. Okay, that's like the, can I not back? There we go. There we go. Okay, characters. So we got Phoenix. Well, back. That goes into Mia. So Phoenix, all his like artwork. This is like this is Rise from the Ashes. Rise from the Ashes Phoenix. This further cements my belief that Rise from the Ashes should have been at the end of Trials and Tribulations and not at the end of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Like, Rise Phoenix is so different from Turnabout Goodbyes Phoenix. It's insane. We've got Maya all here with her artwork. Oh, that's so cute. That's like I don't even know where this came from because it's like such a different art style compared to like the other artwork of her and like the in-game artwork of her, but it's so cute. And we've got Mia. We've got her. When Maya has like I channeled her, and I saw this. I saw this artwork of Mia a while ago, and oh my god, I love it. It is so cute. We love her. We love Mia. Mia lives, love. Well, she didn't live, but you know, you know. And we got Pearl, little Pearl. She is so cute. She is so cute. I don't know why the fuck was Morgan such a dickhead to her. We don't know. We never will. I mean, we do know, but like, it doesn't justify. Then we've got Edge of Hair as well. It doesn't justify her being a dick to her own daughters. You know. We've got Francisca and Godot. They should have included more of the artwork because I know that artwork of Mia I was just talking about. I think it was paired with Godot. They should have added more Godot and more Francisco as well. Can never get enough of Francisco. There's only one of Larry and Gumshoe. Tell me there isn't just one of the judge. It's only one of the judge. What the fuck? Why? This man has been in this. This man has been in like the second most cases behind Phoenix. Like, huh? What? I mean, actually, I think this guy has this guy been in the most cases? Question mark? Because he was in like the majority of the cases of Phoenix Wright trilogy, other than like the two. His two, and like I said, his brother was in. And I need new headphones. There's static in one of the only working headphone that is working. That is on my headset. But the judge. He's in. He presides over every single one of the Apollo Justice cases, and then he's in he's in at least one of the cases in investigations. He deserves some more artwork. He's fucking going. Though, do you wish we knew his name? Then we've got a few of the other characters. Frank, April. We've got two of April. That one's cute. That one's super cute. Oh my god. We've got Red White, the Bellboy, Will, Wendy Oldberg, Cody. I forgot about Cody, man. D. Vasquez and Salmonella. Honestly, fucking deserved, but also at the same time, like, he's enjoying that, and I don't think he should be enjoying that. Like, dude. And then we've got Lotta, Yanni Yogi, Manfred, MS Sky, Lana Sky, Gan, Jake, Angel, Mike Meekins, Maggie. We love Maggie in this household. And for a second there, I thought someone used the sound alert at someone or something. But no, it was my fucking headset. I need a new headset desperately. Richard Wellington, Dick. I don't remember him. The only thing I remember him from is that he killed Maggie's boyfriend, and that he thought that the yellow baseball glove that Maggie had bought her boyfriend was a bunch of bananas. Like, bro should have gone to Specsavers. Oh my god. And then we got Dr. Gray, Morgan, Eni. Her name was Eni. Eni Feeney. Director Hoddy. I don't know why Mimi. wasn't with her there, but whatever. Ew. Regina, Winston, and we love how there's no artwork of the other guy. Dahlia, Master Mask. Is there none out of Iris? We've got Luke. We've got Maggie again. Why is this one so far away from the other artwork of Maggie? We've got Jim Armstrong. We've got Armstrong, Fiorio Tigre. Ew. And then, okay, that's all the characters. And we've got the scenes. So this is from the first case, the first time out. This is from when Frank killed Cindy Stone. He was like, huh, I could blame it on Larry. And be like, oh, I'm just a poor paper salesman. And I just saw her body because the door was wide open. And yeah. But nah. And we got Mia. Who was killed with the finger. Crazy that they used the same weapon. Crazy that they used the same weapon in twice in a row. I mean, technically, it was like the same weapon, but also not the same weapon at the same time, because like Larry made like 2 copies of the Thinker, and the first copy, one of the copies Larry gave to Cindy, which Frank used to kill her, and then at the end of the first turnabout, Larry was like, Mia, have this other copy, and like she just kept it in her office, and when it was like, I shall use this second copy of the Thinker to kill Mia. So yeah, and then this is such a cute little scene here. And then we've got this would have been Jack Hammer and Will Powers in their Steel Samurai outfits, and then we've got Jack Hammer. I think, wasn't he no, who was it that was in the Steel Samurai costume here? It wouldn't have been Jack, because Jack and Will look to be about similar heights. Was it Vasquez? I think it might have been Vasquez. And then we've got the Pink Princess, which was inspired by Maya. We've got Cody here. Oh yeah, Jack wore the Steel Samurai for a bit. But was it actually Jack that was wearing the Steel Samurai? Was it actually Jack? It might have been. And why did they show the same? Oh no, it's like that was the photograph, and then that was like the actual flashback, and then we'll get on to Tell About Good Eyes. Gordy there, what was Gordy again? This was like a balloon or like a firework or something. We got a bit more context on DL6. We got a lot more context on what happened surrounding the DL6. It was a balloon, yeah. But yeah, we got a lot more context on what happened with DL6 in the Investigations games. If you haven't played Investigations, especially the peak that is Tenenbaum Legacy, you so should. It is so peak, and I love it. I just love it so fucking much, man. It's just great. It's just absolutely great. And then this is where Maya leaves to go back to Karan for a while, because she was like, she was like, what, 17? Like 17, 18? And so she was like, well, I can't leave Karan Village in the run of I can't leave Karan Village being run by my 8-year-old cousin, you know. So I gotta get on the train back for a while. Gotta go back. So yeah, and then this was the end. This was like the last image of the first game. So yeah, and then last image of the first game of the first 4 cases, and then Rise from the Ashes got added on afterwards. So yeah. And then This was Jake's brother. I don't remember his name, but he got the King of Prosecutors trophy, and then later on, Edgeworth would be awarded it, and I think that King of Prosecutors trophy got broken or something, and there was and like the sword got broken off or something. I don't remember. Do we not get? It's in the background, isn't it? But it gets like broken or something. Then that's like a key clue that I don't remember. But yeah, this was. Oh yeah, I remember this clue. And like, we were like, everyone was operating on the assumption, oh, Maggie's name is spelled with an IE instead of an EY. So, yeah, fun fact by the way, because like, you know, Maggie is like, that's like the most common way you spell Maggie. Fun fact. My name is still misspelled in the system at work, and I can't be bothered to tell my manager that it's like wrong, because it's like yeah, I've only been working there 2 years, so I'm just gonna casually wait until she realizes that it's wrong in the system, because like I think she knows how my name is spelled now, or it's just that like, so basically we have these sheets that we like sign on to, being like, hey, this is the shifts I'm doing like today or whatever, and it has all our names at the side. And for a while, my manager would put down my name as Poppey. Obviously that's not how my name is spelled, but I was be like, I wouldn't tell her that it was spelled wrong. And then I think my other manager started doing them, because I think it was like slightly different handwriting, and she would spell it correctly, because my name is the most common spelling of my name, and so yeah, I think she's been doing them for a while, or just my other manager realized that she was spelling my name wrong, but my name is still spelled wrong in the system, which is confusing, because my name, I know I spelled my own name correctly when I, you know, sent her my CV. So did she read my CV like incorrectly or something, and like just always thought that my name was spelled with an EY for like the first few months I was working there, and that's why my last name is like still spelled wrong, because like my my last name, it has like 2 letters that are like doubles. You know, like how there's like 2 G's in Maggie? Well, like there's 2 separate letters in my last name that are like double letters, right? And for like, and it's like become so normal for me to like encounter people like that will spell my last name wrong, because they think, oh, there's only going to be like 1 of this letter and 2 of the other letter, or like vice versa, or they only put like 1 of each letter or whatever. This was most common in like whenever we do reservations. We had a reservation, like me and my family had like a reservation like a while ago, like quite a few years back. This was like pre-COVID, and we went on like I think we went on a caravan holiday, and like we had booked I think we had booked a restaurant for like to go visit on the way home, so we went there and our name was misspelled, and I remember so like the youngest on like that side of the family, on like my dad's side of the family, well, the youngest at the time, she's like my dad's cousin's kid, so like she's like my first cousin once removed, like twice removed or something like that. She was probably about 6 or I'm not saying it. She was like 6, I think. She was around 6 at the time, because this was, like I said, this was like pre-COVID. This was like pre-COVID, and she's like 12 or 13 now. So she would have been like 6 at the time, and she goes, "Hey, they spelled our name wrong," because they had put like instead of just putting on the table, like, this was like a relatively small restaurant. Instead of like putting on putting a sign on the table that says reserved, instead they put our last name on the table to say it had been reserved. I've never encountered another restaurant that like just puts your last name down there, but whatever. Yeah, I'm used to people spelling my last name wrong, but also at work, my manager has my CV, so why is it spelled wrong in the system? I don't know, but I'm not gonna question it. So yeah, and oh yeah, that was the I was just thinking for a second, yeah, what the fuck is that? But yeah, that's the yellow baseball glove, and there's there's Richard Wellington being like, this is probably one of my favorite screenshots of Richard. I'm gonna be so honest, because he's just like, what? Did you kill him? And Maggie's like, no, I didn't. I don't remember how it ended up that like Richard killed Maggie's boyfriend. I don't remember. So yeah, oh yeah. Edie's sister Mimi was a nurse, wasn't she? And she died during a car crash. I don't remember the context of that. Oh wait, that's Maya's like jacket, isn't it? Like a thing, isn't it? So like it was like, oh, there was a second set of clothing in a box that was like behind the folding screen that she was wearing. So yeah, and then we got the clean piece of clothing with Mia, and this was like, and then this was like when like, for fuck's sake, I dropped my lamp. I was messing with it, but this is when like Francisca was like, hey, fuck you guys, because this was still in her hater era. She was like, fuck you guys, I took this picture in the courtroom of Mia Fey being channeled. So yeah, the red eyes are so given, like the .exe era of YouTube, like Sonic EXE. Oh my God. Morgan EXE, guys. What the fuck? You know, at some points, I think I'm brain rotted, but then I'll go on Discord later on, and then I will probably see something that Butts has said, and I'll be like, oh yeah. I'm not even half as brain rotted as him. So yeah. Did they not put in his wheelchair? I just noticed. Did they not put in his wheelchair in his top down? Why? And then yeah, then we've got this dumbass. Then we've got another dumbass. So I can't believe that. I can't believe this actually worked. I'm gonna be so honest. And then this was like the end of the case, wasn't it? Yeah, because then this is farewell my turnabout. So yeah, crazy that they had that in. By the way, I mean, I know this is a game about murder, but like, why did they feel the need to add in a suicide scene? I don't remember. Probably because of Adrian. I'm gonna be so honest. But there's been so many games where, like, I've played where like we've just seen people hanging, like The Misfortune, several of the Rusty Lake games. Like, why does it seem like that, like hanging is like the most common form of suicide in games? I don't understand it at all. And then Adrian was wearing the Steel Samurai costume, like the nickel samurai or something. You know, if I had a nickel for every time someone dressed themselves up in a samurai costume in an Ace Attorney game when it wasn't originally their costume and they didn't originally play the character, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but like it's weird that it's happened twice, right? Okay, then that's farewell. And then this is when Francisca comes in. This was the case where she got shot in the shoulder, so it was Edgeworth that was prosecuting and not her. And then she comes in and is like, wait a minute, I have the evidence, I'll solve this case. As always. Love her. And then this was like the bad ending. And Phoenix basically gave up hope because it was like, we never found Maya, we don't know where she is, she's probably dead. You know, I quit. You know, then this is the good ending, the canon ending. So yeah, and then we've got Trials and Tribulations with this guy who was, this was Doug Swallow, I think, wasn't it? And Cold Killer X. And another Cold Killer X. Oh my god. Fake. And they only started 5 minutes, by the way. And then we've got Masked in Mask. And was Rondelite wasn't in this one, was he? And they got, oh wait a minute. I did for some reason I didn't see the episode 2 then. Well, oh, is this episode 1? Why did I remember this? No, this is Masked in Mask. This is the stolen cinema. This is his case. This is his case, you know. So yeah, and that was Desiree and Ron. And Ron was like, hey, fuck off, like, leave her alone. And then Desiree like fell immediately in love with him. And then that was Ron right there. And he was the one that stole it, I think. And that was the victim. He was Kane Bullard, I think. And we got Adrian, who ended up, like, I think she smashed the urn, ended up piecing it together. You know, I guess Adrian is now an honorary Fae now, because she also broke the urn, like Mia and Maya and Pearl did. Honorary Fae. I say, you know, fuck it. There's got to be a fan fiction out there where Adrian Andrews becomes an honorary Fae. There's got to be. There has got to be. And then there was MC Bomber. I don't remember the context of MC Bomber. I'm gonna be so honest. So yeah, no, yeah. Oh yeah, that was Viola, wasn't it? And not that was Viola, wasn't it? And not Maggie. And that fucking pervert was too busy looking at her ass to decide whether that was Maggie or Viola or not. So yeah. And then this was the case where Valerie was killed, and I think where it was like pretty concrete that Dahlia killed Valerie, but there wasn't enough evidence. And then Terry was like, oh, it's Dahlia, and then he killed himself. So yeah. Not Bikini. Bikini, the woman you are. We love her. And oh yeah, this was Misty and not Army. So and then that was Iris trying to take out the sword, I think. Or was it I think she was trying to take it out. I don't remember. And then they got Larry and his awesome as fuck painting. So yeah, I'm trying to kind of get through this now kind of quickly, because I want to get into Bridge to tell about. So yeah, and then I've got the illustrations, which I kind of do want to have a look at. So this one, iconic, and then this one is just really cute. It's got April, Maya, and Mia. So cute. I don't know why it's got April in when April kind of was a conspirator, but nonetheless, not conspirator, but like kind of peeked in on Mia, you know. Red, white, very fleshy man. And then this was the key art for what was it? This is for Phoenix Wright Ace as a whole. That was episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, case 4, and then we've got Rise from the Ashes. So I see this one a lot. I think this was like, oh yeah, this one's like the actual key art in the game, I think. So yeah, and yeah, this is the illustration that keeps getting like Lana's face photoshopped on it, and everyone thinks it's like the real Mia, but it's not. It's just not. It's Lana's face on Mia, and it's so fucking funny because like it looks so uncanny, but then it looks so uncanny, but like you can't really tell what's uncanny because like Mia and Lana kind of look pretty similar. So yeah, oh my god, I remember this. This was Mia, just Mia. Mia is such a girl boss, but also like she looks so pissed at Phoenix because it's like, Phoenix, why the fuck did you eat the fucking necklace that had poison in it? And Grossberg is like, Mia, chill the fuck out, please. I'm like, Mia's just not listening to him at all. So, and oh, this is cute. I don't think I've seen this one really. And it's got like a bunch of people in the stands. We've got Regina, we've got the tiger. Why is her hair green? Why is her hair green? I guess it's because like this bit is yellow. But then it's like Regina's hair is green. Then Adrian's hair is blonde. Like, why? Why is Regina's hair green? Like, when has her hair ever been green? I can't think of a green-haired Ace Attorney character, but like, yeah, why is her hair green? And we've got Max and Larry and Lotta, Adrian. Larry, of course, like thirsting over Adrian, because who wouldn't? And we've got Maggie and Gumshoe being besties as always, and who can forget Polly and Missile? And they've got, oh look, I didn't even notice Pearl's just hiding behind Maya and Phoenix. That is so cute. You can just see her little like hair loops. That is so fucking cute. Oh my god. We love that. We love that. That's iconic. So yeah. And oh my god, Gumshoe is just like shocked that anyone would give him money, especially Francisca, with the amount of time she has like docked his pay. Oh my god. And that's just like the key art for From Trials and Tribulations. And yeah. Okay, so with this art here, everyone just goes and like cuts out Larry. Like, I don't think I've ever seen this with Larry just like there. He looks so out of place. We've got Phoenix and Nick, the two that like passed art school. Then we've got that, not art school, law school. The two that passed the bar, and we've got this dumbass, this dumbass, which I wouldn't even be surprised if he like dropped out. Like, dude. And that's the music player art. That's for the art book and the scene creator, the chibi illustrations. This one's cute off Maya. And then we've got Mia being like, Maya, you good? This one is my favourite. Outside Giraffes, this one is my favourite. He's such a cocky bastard. And oh my god, she's holding a DS. Phoenix is also holding a DS. Why did I notice that? They're both holding DSs. There's probably like 3 DSs as well. Oh my god. And that's obviously because of reference of like the English translations for Ace Attorney originally came out on the DS. So yeah. And of course Mia accidentally hits herself in the head with like this sword umbrella thing. So the question is Mia. She may be a girl boss, but she's also a dumbass. Like, that's most of the Ace Attorney. That's like most of the Ace Attorney characters, period. Like, girl boss, but also dumbass. So yeah. And that's the illustrations. And we've got the scene creator as well. So I shall show you. So let's just take Trials and Tribulations, for example. So we could go with show list. So we could go with Phoenix. We can go with Phoenix as a university student. I can't put him on the. I can't put him on the. on the stand, behind the bench. And let's go with Francisca. She's on the prosecutor's bench. And we've got a green screen. We love a green screen. And then welcome back from the ad, by the way. We also got a blue screen as well. Don't know how that would work with her hair. But like, hey, what the fuck ever. We got her in... Let's see, where could we put her that I think would be funny? At my agency. He's just such a... Or maybe God Lake. Can we put her at God Lake? I don't know. I don't think we can. Let's see. Yeah, we can't put her at God Lake, which is a shame. We're just gonna put her at Wright and Co. And then we could, you know, have her in... You know, be like... Oh, that just sends us back to the prosecution bench. I'm guessing it's that there's like some sprites are like a very specific to each. Yeah, these are like the prosecutor's bench ones, like specific to each scenario. And then we could go with this one. Yeah, like what's this one? Yeah, they're very specific. So yeah. So yeah, that's the scene creator. I mean, I can do a whole stream just going through the scene creator, but honestly, we need to get achievement hunting. So yeah, let's go. Not just for all. We want to go to Trials and Tribulations, and then go to Bridge. So yeah, I think we can just do story. I think I might just switch to story mode for like this first part until we get to the part where we play as Edgeworth. So yeah, let me just look it up. What's the name of the thing? I hate childhood friends. Achievement. True achievements. Always has my back. So yeah. During the first day of the investigation, you'll need to be playing as Miles. You need to listen to Larry's two childhood tales at any time during the first of the investigation. Present the attorney badge to Larry. He will tell you that it was young Edgeworth's dream to become a defense attorney. And when Larry is at Heavenly Hall examining the flags, Larry will say Edgeworth was so bad doing origami in elementary school. If the achievement did not unlock at this point, present every evidence and profile to Larry before breaking his psych locks. Okay. So yeah. That's just it. Okay. Autoplay. Wait a minute. Let's see. Can I know this story mode. She cannot be in story mode. So yeah, we can just go in story mode for a while. So yeah, story mode. Oh, you know, turn off story mode. Turn off story mode. Oh no, we can just turn this text speed to fast. Oh, I could just, you know, skip through it myself. I think that would be a good idea. So yeah, I'll get that up on my phone for a second. But yeah, let's just skip through this until we. And obviously, I'll let whenever we've got like decisions to make, I'll just switch on story mode. So let me just let's just go to back to options, and then when we're playing as we only have this on. We only have story mode on while we're playing as Phoenix for this first little bit. And then when we go to play as Edgeworth, then we'll just change it. So change it back. So yeah. But this is probably, we was just like going, it took us like an hour to just go through, it took us like an hour to go through those little aspects. So yeah, I'm glad I chose the quickest achievement to get. So yeah. How's everyone doing, by the way? How's everyone doing? I didn't do a little yap session. Today. Like I did last week, or like I've done a previous week. So how's everyone doing today? I have had a pretty good day today, actually. So I submitted my ethics for my dissertation. So I think they're meeting next week. Let's do the story mode. I think they're meeting next week to talk about ethics forms. So yeah, but I think our ethics committee is I think our ethics committee is meeting next week to discuss like ethics forms and stuff. So yeah, I did submit mine earlier. I was planning to have it done. I was planning on having it done. I had a session with my dissertation supervisor this morning, and I was planning on having it done. I did that session, but I kept forgetting shit to add. So it was like, for context, I don't know, it's like a little bit of context, but it's like not really necessary context. But we had been like, this was like our only in-person session. We were in a computer room for like the first like 10 minutes. The internet was being dog shit, and then I brought in a laptop because I forgot that specific room was a computer room. And then I tried to log into a computer. It was not loading great. OneDrive was not loading great, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it on the laptop. And then so yeah, I worked through it, and then my supervisor was like, my supervisor signs off on it, and then I realized, oh shit, none of us has noticed. I forgot. She didn't realize I didn't have my debrief in there. So I was like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, do we need it? My supervisor didn't catch up on it when I sent her my file. So I quickly turned around, being like, hey, before I submit, do we need our debrief? Because I forgot to put it in there. And she was like, yeah, did you not have it in? And I was like, no, I did not have it in, I forgot to put it in. And she was like, okay, show me your debrief. And put it in your file. And then I'll be with you in a minute. Put it in your ethics form, and then I'll come and like sign it off again in a second after I talk to this other person. So she's talking to the other person. I made like the tiniest few like little like amendments, like grammatical amendments to like my debrief. And then she comes over. I was literally, so the way she said it, I don't remember how she said it initially, but I was literally like, okay, I'll just like email it over to her, because that's what I did previously when I was like emailing her over stuff. She was sat like in the middle of the room. I was like, we were all like emailing her over stuff. But like, literally, she comes over right as I'm about to send her an email, and I was like, oh, I was just about to send you my debrief, and she was like, I'll just look at it here, and then I can sign off on it again. And then yeah, she signs off again, and then yeah, so I put it in my form. It's all good. And then, right as I'm about to submit, the thing is like, oh, do you have consent form, information sheet, debrief? I'm like, yes, I have that, And then it gets to, like, what else you need in your form? And it's like, oh, do you have this one thing they need to recruit participants with, and I was like, I was gonna do that after I got my ethics back, but it looks like I need to do that before I got my ethics back, and I was just sat there like the last 10 minutes being like, oh fuck. So what I did is I didn't submit it at the end of the session, but I quickly wrote up in the form like one part of it in like my ethics form, one part of it, and then my dissertation supervisor was like, yeah, that's fine. And then I fully finished it off and sent it off, and it was like, sent it off tonight, and like, yeah, my dissertation supervisor was like, yeah, that's fine. He was like, yeah, it's fine, sign off on it, and it was like, yeah, we sent it off, and I sent it off, and yes, that is all done. My ethics is all done now, which is fun. Yeah, I kept forgetting like one little thing that I needed to add on, or didn't realize I needed to add that in until I was just about to submit. But yeah, I did submit that today. And then, well, I was originally gonna get that last little bit like completely finished off this afternoon instead of like when I came home. But I had a class and I found it not that helpful because the assignment's not due until May, and it's not in my dissertation where I have like 7,500 words to do on it. It's like a 2,000 word assignment, and it's like a reflective thing. So yeah, it's like, what the fuck? I don't need. Oh yeah, to work on this one assignment. I can do it just fine in like the first, in like semester 2. To be fair, we do have to do like one other thing before we do the actual assignment. But the thing is, this thing that we have to do before this assignment, it's literally just like it's basically just telling our lecturer what we're gonna do our assignment on. We could, if we really like try hard at it, we could get that done like within like the first month of us being back, and then like we've done it like in the first 3 months. We have another like 2 or 3 months to get a 2,000 word essay done. Easy. I can get a 2,000 word essay done probably in like a month and a half. A month if I'm like truly grind setting it. But like 2,000 word essay done in like a semester. And it'd be like one of the last things I need to do. Easy. It's fucking easy. To be fair, I will have my dissertation on top of it. But like, come on, that'd be easy. If I'm like just chipping a little bit away at my dissertation at a time, like I'm doing now. Like I have 700 and something words done. Like I have half of my introduction done. So yeah. And it's only like what, halfway through the semester, so yeah. You know what I also need to check? I need to check when one of my other assignments is due, because I don't remember. Me too, if I'm gonna work on my 3,000 word essay tomorrow, I only need like another few hundred words to do on it. So yeah, let me see. Let me have a look. When is it due? When is this fucking module? There it is. When is it due? I don't actually remember. I know it's due in December. I don't remember what day in December. 18th? Okay, so we have like roughly another month before this one assignment is due. 500 words, roughly. Well, it's probably going to be more like 800 words, because I'm probably going to go over, and we're allowed to go like over or under 10%. so like I'm probably gonna go over by those 300 words. But that's gonna be to like finish writing the assignment and then editing it. Easy, fucking easy. In like a month, easy. Well, just under a month, but like, you know, easy. So yeah, so fucking easy. I love how I'm just sat here while like the game is like playing itself. This is so great. Yeah, if you want my like if you want like a proper playthrough of this game, just go and watch my VODs from like 2 years ago. They're on my YouTube. So yeah, speaking of my YouTube, actually, I think one of my videos from like the first case of Great Ace Attorney has been taken down, or like heavily, or like has been blocked for some fucking reason. Let me have a look. Visibility. Wait a minute. Restrictions. Wait. Sort by. Can I not? Be by what's been blocked? It's been. I know it's been blocked, but I don't. Restrictions. Okay, let's look in the playlist then. The Great Ace Attorney. It would be towards the start of the playlist. There it is. Hey, a fucking minute. Restrictions point. Alright. Oh! It's been sorted. It's been sorted. It was originally, so it was from the 4th of February 2024. And it was the VOD, was Professor Wilson shot or poisoned? That was originally blocked. But that was originally blocked, but now it's fine. Yeah, it was originally blocked by YouTube for some forecast reason, but now it's fine. We're just chilling. So yeah, I think it was cause. Was it because I used shivers, or was it because I used or was it because I used like the thing? The Stream Beats playlist. It is 10 to 9. Not 10 to 9. 10 to 10. And I'm exhausted. Yeah. Definitely going straight to bed after we get this one achievement. Love how we've been just like yapping about this one achievement. So yeah. And then, oh god. I haven't told you about Tuesday. Oh my god. So I did my poster presentation on Tuesday. I think I mentioned this. I probably mentioned this last week. I did my poster presentation on Tuesday. It was a fucking shit show. Right. So you'll probably already know this if you went to the uni. So like, kind of doxing myself if you go to that uni. But if you go to that uni, I'm in my class. But you probably have already figured out who I am. If you are watching this, you are in my class. But it's fine. But you probably already figured who I am. In my class based on my voice, so it's fine. So yeah. Okay. This one, yeah, I'm not gonna dox myself. If you don't know if you're not even in this class and you're still doing the psychology degree, then you won't know what's happening. I haven't told anyone this. I've been so focused on ethics, like since Wednesday, that like yesterday and today, but that I haven't really I completely forgot about what happened with the poster. So on the website, our lecturer put on time slots, and he was basically like, oh, I need you to book 15 minutes time slots for you to present your poster. Right. And I booked mine for 3:15 because I thought, oh, I'll have 2 hours ish between the end of my first lecture that day, and I post a presentation to, like, you know, to practice a bit. So yeah, to practice and stuff. My practice didn't really fucking matter, but anyways, and oh my god, so yeah, practice, and then at like 3, I'm like, okay, I'm done practicing. My voice, I've been talking so much that my mouth is like a bit numb. Right. So yes, I'm like, okay, I'll go get a drink, I'll go, you know, piss for a bit. You know, they might be overrunning a little bit, but it's fine. Overrunning a little bit was a fucking understatement. So I get up there probably about 3:10, and then there's like a few people. There's a few of my classmates like waiting outside. They tell me, hey Bobby, they're overrunning like quite a bit. By like half an hour. And like we started talking about it, and it's like there's like 2 people who still need to like still need to like present before me. That's how behind they were. So yeah, we just sat there waiting and yapping. They just sat there yapping. And so yeah, but you know, one by one they go in. At this point, so I guess one of the people before me go in probably a few minutes after I got there, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be making my time slot. So they're like, oh, this person come in, and then this person then come in, and then by the time, and then okay, so I was like, wait, now we're just talking about the presentation and stuff, and like uni and stuff, and like our dissertations and stuff, and then you know what time I finally got in? You know what time I finally got to present? It was roughly around 10 to 4, or like 5 to 4, when I finally got to go in the class. And at this point, they didn't fucking care about the time slots. They were just like, lecturer comes out the room, and it's like, oh, who's next? And I go in. There was one other person after me, but like we kind of tried to stick to like who had booked like first. You know, like for example, I booked at 3:15. The other person booked at 3:30. So it was like, oh, I go first because I had booked the earlier time slot. So yeah. So yeah, I was waiting there for like 30 or 40 minutes before I could do my presentation, which is great. And so yeah, I did my presentation. Okay. They had mentioned we had to do our poster. We had to actually present our poster in 5 minutes, and then 10 minutes for questions and answers, right? But when I get into the room to do my presentation, they're like, oh, you can do it in like 10 minutes. You can do like your presentation in like 10 minutes. Why did you originally tell me 5 then? Why did you tell me 5? Like, what? Like, come on. Like, I've been practicing to keep my presentation under 5 minutes. It took me like 4.5 minutes to actually present it, and they're like, oh, new record. they literally asked me to summarize it again. So it was like 10 minutes for question and answers ish. Well, like 5 minutes. I was probably only 10 minutes in there. Let's be real. They started asking questions, and one of the questions was like, "How can you just summarize that again? Because you were talking so fast." I wouldn't have talked so fast if you told us that we could have kept our poster presentation to 10 minutes. Because when I first started practicing my presentation, it was like 5 and a bit minutes, but then I was like, I might as well just try and talk a bit faster and practice to get it under 5 minutes. Jesus Christ, I wouldn't have had to talk fast. Okay, and then like one of my lecturers had give me feedback, being like, hey, the diagrams you included on your thing, you need to be a bit more specific to neuroscience. And I was like, okay, I got rid of one of the things, hit one of the diagrams because it wasn't really relevant to neuroimaging, but whatever. And then I forgot to bring the diagram up when initially presenting, and I'd written notes on the diagram in case they asked, and I thought they were going to ask about the diagram. Didn't even mention it. They didn't even fucking mention it. I was just yapping. And one of the questions I literally didn't know the answer to. I was like, I don't know. They were like, oh, why do you think they've this specific part of the prefrontal cortex increases activity when it's like underdeveloped in infants? And I was like, I'm not sure. And he was like, let's say, and he was like, they were really like nice about it. Like they were basically answering some of the questions themselves. And he was like, because it was like 2 of my lecturers in there, and the lecturer that asked the question initially about the prefrontal cortex was like, okay, imagine if it was fully developed. Why do you think it's this? And I was like, oh, I'm not sure. There's not really been a lot of. There's not really. I don't remember what I said, but I was like, oh, I'm not sure. I couldn't really find a lot on it. Maybe there should probably be future research surrounding this, and that just showed that like I couldn't fucking remember what the left dorsal lateral prefrontal cortex does. No, will not save. Let's get out of story mode. Wait, can I not go into options right now? But that just like, yeah, that just like really like that question specifically took me out, because I did my poster on like including like multiple different areas of the brain, and I've been like, oh, this area is also this, this is also associated with frontal areas, specifically this part of frontal areas, with this specific part of the frontal areas being associated with emotional development. And then I said like, oh, this other aspect of the frontal areas, the nucleus accumbens is also associated, and it's associated with attention allocation. As part of the prefrontal cortex, I didn't specifically put anything, and I think I've now just realised that it's probably what they meant. That's probably what they meant, because I put like, oh, emotional. Because the other one said like, wait, did I? No, I swear I linked the prefrontal cortex to emotions. Or did I link that to nucleus accumbens? I don't remember. I'm gonna be so dead ass, and I can't remember. I can't be asked to get my notes on my bag. So yeah, I think I was just so nervous that I just couldn't think of anything else. I couldn't think of anything else. I just couldn't think of anything else to say other than research. Yeah, that's probably brought my grade down a little bit, but yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Choose to do some story mode where everything including turning this mode on will switch autoplay to story mode. Okay. Achievements cannot be earned in story mode. Okay. Yeah, we'll just autoplay. I don't know why. Like, autoplay is just autoplaying the text, isn't it? Yeah, I was just so nervous in that moment. And I was just so like caught off guard by their questions that it was just it just took me out. Do we have the yeah, we have the attorney's badge. Okay. Why is backspace for back? I've always known it as to be escape or whatever. But I was just so nervous in that moment. Hopefully I do decently well. But yeah, I'm hoping for like at least 60 so I can get like a 2-1. But yeah, I think I'll be fine. And oh, I love the Cyclops. But yeah. Yeah, we'll have to wait a few weeks to do that. And actually, so one of my friends had actually booked like the last slot that was at like 4:45, right? And she purposely being like, oh, assuming they'll be on time, because it's been on time in every other presentation that we've done on campus, right? So she booked a taxi. She was like, hello, I would like a taxi to pick me up at 5. And I said they were running like half an hour late, like 34 minutes late. And so it was like, I hope she's like okay. But yeah, I hope she got home alright, because Jesus Christ, I haven't seen her today. But like I'll see her on Tuesday, because like when like it's very much implied we're in the same class. So yeah. Yeah, let's just skip through all of Gumshoe's dialogue. But yeah, I hope you got home alright, because oh my god. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, I felt bad because we were overrunning like quite a bit. And like we also had people who were probably like doing it online. So like that got very much thrown out the window. And the thing is, none of us got an email like apologizing, being like, oh, I'm sorry, like we haven't gotten like anything from like our lecturers yet. Excuse me, I need to sneeze. But we haven't got like an email or anything from our lecturers being like, hey, I'm sorry, sorry we overran. You know, didn't even say anything about it. Didn't even email us. To be fair. And like we're like their last class of the day, but also like literally class ends and then class ends and then their shift ends. You know their work day ends. So it's like it's understandable why they maybe didn't email us then. But like they could have emailed us yesterday and today and be like, hey, we're sorry that it was so delayed. We didn't even get told why it was delayed. The thing is as well, they had to make sure that there was like more than enough time slots for all of us, right? And because they opened up the time they opened up the time slots so that it was running from 1 till 5. There's only 15 of us. There's only like 15 of us in that class. Like, bro. I don't even remember the context of this. Like, bro. Yeah, I don't remember the context of this. Let's just go. Oh, we've already started getting the achievement, so I'm not gonna. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Let's see. Oh, come on. Give me the fucking achievement. Give me the fucking achievement. I don't want the PlayStation trophy. I want the Steam achievement. This is me being like kind of a boomer with my phone. How do I... Not the crime. I don't remember what this was. Oh, we need to present the magic hammer. Not the crime. We really saw last night. Through British Empire. Seen the lightning strike from your room. Do we? I'm gonna guess we show him. I don't remember. It's gonna be the map. Yeah, it is. Trying to buy tree. Yeah, let's just. Yeah, we're just gonna get through this. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What was the other bit? The place you witnessed lightning strike Dusty Bridge from was. It was like down here, wasn't it? But where was he? There. Nope. Where? Okay, I am looking at the guide for bridge to the turnabout. Bridge to the turnabout, walk through. Thank you to achievements. We are on part 1, 2. Let's see. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, let's just back. Talk to Iris. Move to. Wait a minute, if we move here. Suspension Bridge to Heavenly Hall. Wait a minute. Let's see. Oh, do we need to talk to... Oh, we need to... Wait a minute. Is this... Yes, we need to go to the main hall and talk to people. So this is before... Yeah, we need to go to the main hall and talk to people before we're able to talk to Larry again, I think. I swear to God, if I have to do this again, I'm gonna cry. Because we didn't save at this bit, which we should have saved. But yeah, let's just talk to her. Wait a second. Oh yeah, we're allowed to talk to Larry and then just yep. Talk to talk to Bikini. Yeah. Love having a little walkthrough. Shout out True Achievements, man, for being that walkthrough, man. True Achievements is great. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't even want to think about how long this case actually is, because it's taken us like 45 minutes, like 40 minutes roughly, to get to this part where we're actually at the part where we need to complete the achievement. So I don't want to think about how long it would have taken me to just get through the first part of the achievement originally. So like, yeah, well, the first part of the investigation, that's what I meant. So yeah, and then we're supposed to examine, oh, this. Examine that. And then, yeah, move to the courtyard, move to the detention center, and then move to the Heavenly Hall. So, yeah. Wait a minute. Can we just go now? Can we just go now? After we talk to Bikini, so main gate. And Larry's not here anymore. Okay, we can go now. Suspension bridge. We can't go to can we not go to Heavenly Hall? Is it? Can't go to Heavenly Hall yet, so we have to go back to the main gate, back to main hall, and then go to the courtyard, and then just examine some shit. Jesus Christ, man. I remember this took me so long as well, because also we got more text with the ladder. Got the more like ladder achievement, which I'm so glad I got that on like my first playthrough, because oh my god, that would have killed me to do. Oh my god, that would have so killed me if I hadn't gotten that achievement beforehand. So like my first playthrough of this. So yeah, and then that's all we need to examine. Then we just need to talk to Gumshoe. And you know what I should have done? I should have put my power bank on charge while I've been streaming. But whatever. Maya and Bikini, I'm guessing, go to, yeah, go to the temple, and then Iris, it plops it over there, you know, and then Bikini is like, right, I'm out. So yeah, and then Elise is dead. Oh, Misty Fair. But you know, hey, if you guys don't want Phoenix Wright achievements, maybe don't come. Not Phoenix Wright achievements. Phoenix Wright spoilers, then maybe don't come onto come to an achievement hunting stream where there's an update. So yeah. Oh yeah. So this is probably gonna be my only stream on the update, just because of how long it's taken me just to do this bit. And then I'm probably just gonna, not the courtyard, I'm gonna go move to the main gate. But yeah, this is probably gonna be my only stream on the update. And then I think what I'm going to do is, maybe on Sunday we'll start a Cabernet playthrough, and that will take us like 3 and a bit weeks. So yeah, I really want to do another playthrough of Cabernet. I love Cabernet. Yeah, we need to present the Magatama. Yeah, I do want to do another Cabernet playthrough at some point. So yeah. Let's see. We need to give her the note. So that is this. And then we have so much to do just to get this last little bit of dialogue. Let me see. We need to present Phoenix, and then we just need to talk to Iris, and then move to the Heavenly Hall bit. Unlock successful. Let's go. Just talk to her, and then yeah, then we need to move to Heavenly Hall, and then we need to get the achievement. So yeah. This is where we unlock, like, this is where Edgeworth finds out about Heavenly Hall. So yeah. And then ask about in a temple, blah 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 blah. So much stuff to talk about. Oh my god. I mean, I'm not surprised there's so much to talk about, seeing as though, and I'm not surprised about how long it's taken us to do this, like almost an hour. Because, you know, because like Ace Attorney, I don't know why I do this. I have such long pauses in between when I say things. But yeah, Ace Attorney is like one of the longest visual novel games, and like has like the most amount of text out of like any visual novel games. So yeah. And then we just need to like highlight these flags. Let me try and guess these flags actually. So we've got UK, Ireland. Why is that yellow? Korea, Greece, Switzerland, and then we've got Japan, America, France, Germany, and then I think there was Canada behind there. And we've got Italy, that's the US, Japan, Switzerland, that's Germany, like I said. Let's present him. What do we need to present him with? Oh no, we didn't need to present him with stuff. We need to examine the flags, and I don't know what this flag is. But that, yeah, down there, Canada. And then this, after this, should give us the achievement, I think. That didn't give us the achievement. What? It said if I didn't get the achievement, just present everything. So, yeah. That, I'm not going to present the Magatama, present this. Present this. Is it because I used story mode? Is it because I used story mode earlier to get through shit? Because it says achievements cannot be earned through story mode. Is it that I used story mode earlier even though we're not in story mode now? Give him the weather data. Give him the notes at Iris. Give him that. Give him this. Give him this. Is it because I use stone mud, isn't it? But what if I back options, data save. I'll just save all of it. Let's see if it's anybody, it's fine. What if I save there and then I don't want to overwrite it. Load the specific part and then just examine it again. and then show him the thing again. I didn't show him the attorney's badge again. I didn't think it would like automatically turn off achievements if like I used story mode and then turned off story mode. Yeah, I think it's just turned off achievements, which is, yeah, that's such a waste of an hour. But it's fine. Title screen. Let's just go to the title screen because I can't be able to go through all of that. So yeah, not options. Exit game. I will do this another time. But yeah, story mode. Can't do that. Can't do that. Yeah. But yeah, that's the Phoenix Wright Ace update, even though I just wasted an hour. But it's fine. I think, you know, I am pretty tired. So I'm just gonna rate out here. I was gonna do an Ace Attorney quiz. But yeah, I am pretty tired. So yeah, I'm just gonna rate it out and then I'll see you guys on Sunday. I'll see you guys on Sunday for probably Cabernet. So yeah, let's go and raid you guys out. Go and raid you guys out to Amy the Hobbit Plays. He's playing Date Everything. She's currently with Skylar and Zoe. So yeah, go enjoy Amy's stream. As always, my other socials are in the Twitch commands, about me section, and the description on YouTube if you're watching over there. And yeah, I shall see you guys on Sunday. So yeah, this has been like a shorter stream than usual, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, bye guys. Bye. Bye guys.